Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Dasha, and I would love to offer you this healing transmission. And I will state the true goal shortly. But first, welcome to the circle. And I would love you to make sure that you are in the comfortable, safe space, not driving. Just make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and just breathe. So there is not much more you need to do to be able to receive. Just sit or lie down very comfortably and set your intention and follow the instructions that I might give you along the way. Just make sure you're very, very safe. So the true goal that we're working towards or with today is true love, and mainly self-love as a prerequisite for being able to actually attract a true love into our life. And it doesn't matter whether you already have someone you love, your close partner, family. If you want to enhance the energy of love in your life, or maybe boost the love that you already have, or maybe you're struggling with the self-love, you're in the perfect place, because we do have this goal in life, but there are also many obstacles on the way to this true goal in our life. And the purpose of this recording is exactly that, to try to gently release from all layers of us, the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic level, all the potential obstacles that come in the form of limiting beliefs, karmic shit from past lifetimes, all the stories that we tell ourselves, all the stories our parents used to tell us, and all the important adults in our life. So the healing is very simple. This is not a healing transmission from me or of me. It's from the source and from your higher self. So what I'm doing, I'm only giving instructions to your higher self, which is doing the healing. So just make yourself comfortable and start breathing. So start taking a few deep breaths into your belly, and as you breathe in, just expand your belly, and then slowly and relax, slowly breathe out. So try to inhale on the count of 2 and exhale on the count of 4, double the exhale, just to activate our parasympathetic system and relax ourselves as much as possible, and start dropping in and becoming a little bit more softer. This is not going to be a very long healing. We just start the process, and then you can listen to it as often or as much as you need to, or just keep on repeating the part where the healing happens. So just continue breathing as I call in and open the sacred circle for us, to make sure that it's all happening in the nice, clear, energetic container, very safe, so you feel safe and I feel safe, and so that the magic can happen for all of us. Continue breathing and relaxing. I call in all the guardians of the south, of the west, of the north, and of the east. Please come and help me hold this sacred healing space for all of us who are here. Doesn't matter when or where you're listening. There is no time, space that's influencing this healing. It works across all dimensions and timelines. So you're happy to receive it at any point in your life, whenever you're playing it and intentionally receiving it. Pachamama, Mother Earth, thank you for allowing healing of all of us who are here, present, listening, tuning in. And Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, thank you for bringing us all together and allowing us to sing the song of life for one more time. And on behalf of all the souls who I'm calling in, who are listening and tuning in, I'm opening a timeless space of Viracocha for all of us. So we are all placed temporarily, as we're receiving this healing, this beautiful bubble of light, divine light, in which we are feeling very, very safe and ready to receive the healing transmission. So in your mind's eye, please give me the permission to access your energy field, and to make sure that no one else's energy will influence you, so your energy field is safe within this big, beautiful collective where we are all one and merged, and yet keep maintaining our own energy field with which your higher self will be working with you. And at this point, as I'm connecting to the higher self of everyone who is or will be at any point connecting and tuning in, let me ask you to have the permission of all of these beautiful souls to give instructions to the higher self to provide some clearing and healing that will go across all time space continuum and help us release everything that is no longer serving our highest good. Yes, thank you. And please, higher self, just go ahead and inform all the parts of every single soul that is tuning in that we are not getting rid of any part. We are purely just releasing gently with respect to all the parts, the visible and invisible as well, everything that is ready to go, and just bringing back the joy and the passion and the lessons that are valuable from all the experiences back up, so we can gently integrate them into our conscious personality and benefit from them in our life right now in this time-space continuum. And I might be coughing during the recording, which is my way of releasing energy on behalf of the group, so just excuse me. Don't get disturbed by that. You just keep breathing, relaxing, and observing your own energy field and your own self. Where you feel it, how you feel it, maybe you'll experience a feeling of cold, hot, tingling sensations. So whatever it is for you, just observe yourself. And in case you find out that my instructions are not sufficient and you want to add your higher self for extra healing, by all means, in your own words, at any point of this healing transmission, just add on your request and just trust that your higher self is listening and helping you to clear and heal your field. So dear superconscious, let's help us to get closer to our true goal. We won't be able to release everything because we've been accumulating it over past lifetimes, these lifetimes, so many experiences. So it's not entirely possible or advisable to release it all because we might traumatize ourselves. So just gently, whatever is ready to be released at this point in time, bring us closer to this true goal of truly loving ourselves, every single part of ourselves, unapologetically, fully accepting all of it, of who we are, what we are, all our core essence, knowing that this is the first step to manifest true love in our life in any form or shape going forward, especially when we're struggling with manifesting our love or love partner. The first step is to truly love yourself. And we can admit that we all have trouble in that area. I do, for sure. So the true goal is that beautiful divine self-love where we completely accept ourselves with all the light and all the shadows, everything. We don't want to discard any of it. We want to bring it all in and love it and hug it and just be with it and create space in us for it fully. And please help us to release any obstacles that are standing in the way of that true goal and create a massive change in history and everything for the highest good of us and for the highest good of all. Just breathe and just know that any heavy energy that you might be feeling, and consciously exhaling out through your breath or sending out through the palms of your feet, through the palms of your hands and through your feet, is exactly the energy of all the blocks, obstacles that are in the way of you truly and fully loving yourself, and just go into it. Now, if you know what those obstacles are, you're aware of them, you can name them for yourselves in your mind's eye, but it's really not even that necessary. As long as you're willing to just be relaxed and just let go. giving yourself and your higher self permission to download that heaviness from all of you, from every part of you. And on behalf of all of us, I'll be giving some simple instructions to the higher self with regards to some most basic limiting beliefs that we might hold. So dear superconscious, on behalf of all of us, whoever is tuning in, let's release all the limiting beliefs that we tend to hold, like I don't deserve love, I don't know how to love myself, I don't deserve to take time for myself, I'm not a priority, everyone else is a priority. Let's release all that and create a massive change in history for all of us, for the highest good of us and for the highest good of all. Across all time, space, continuum in the past, present and future. Across all time, space, continuum, across all of our karmic time lives, through the 7 generations into the past and 7 generations into the future. So also helping to clear all these limiting beliefs through the ancestral lines and helping our children so they don't have to carry all of these heavy energies with them because they've just received them from us unconsciously from the beginning of times. Clear, 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 clear. And you only have one job. Continue breathing and visualizing that all that heaviness that's blocking you, all of these obstacles. I like to use the metaphor of the football field, which helps with this. So visualize that there is a big, huge football field, and at the end, the goal is the true self-love. But on the way, as we run towards that true goal, there are all these more holes popping up, those small little hills that are created by our subconscious and all the beliefs and all the stories and everything that we've been conditioned with. And as we run towards the goal, or we want to run, we suddenly are stuck, we keep falling down because we keep experiencing all these obstacles that are being put into our path. And this superconscious healing, where we're asking our higher self to help us heal, is basically trying to remove those small hills, smoothen them out. It's like we have a big giant feather and we're asking that feather, let's just go over that hill and smooth it all out. I don't want to be experiencing this obstacle over and over and over again. No, I'm happy to release, let it go, be done with it. And you know what? Usually our psyche is like, oh no, this is too easy. Healing cannot be that easy. And that's a self-sabotage. And let's release it right away. So dear superconscious, help me release all self-sabotage. All these thoughts that keep coming to me, that love cannot be easy, that self-love cannot be easy, that I cannot heal so easily. That's all just self-sabotage or the stories you've picked up along the way. It is easy. There's nothing more you have to do. For energy healing, all you need is an intention, and then just connecting to that divine healing energy and asking for it. Yeah, I'm here. Help me, heal me. I'm open, I'm willing. And then keep coming back to it regularly, maintaining, because we are energy beings and we keep on gaining all these heavy energies just by interacting with other people during the day, interacting with our loved ones. So the more hills can come back, the obstacles can sometimes come back, but it's okay. We have tools and we can keep on releasing them as and when we need to. So yes, we're asking for more healing. At this stage, I'm also asking for one big healing of our heart chakra, especially releasing all the walls and fences and everything we have created in our heart, thanks to all broken hearts, all bad experiencing, all the conditioning of our previous partners that were not successful or outright traumatic. Let's release all of that from our energy field, from our heart chakra, but also from our womb space, and create a massive change in history and everything, for the highest good of us and for the highest good of all. And big breath in and big breath out. And just observe your body. Your body and your heart won't lie to you. Just go in and observe. How do you feel? Do you feel any lighter or do you feel heavier? Your body will give you all the information that you need. And the healing is still happening. I hope you can feel it and sense it. And it's not just for the sensual kind of feeling that you're experiencing right now. But I want you to really, really trust deeply within that all these limiting beliefs that you carry with you that are creating all these obstacles, they are all just melting away. Don't bring them back in. Keep on maintaining and healing your energy field to make sure that it's always nice and in flow. And if you ever need a deep cleaning or healing, you can always work with me individually. It doesn't have to be for a very long time, 1 or 2 sessions. And then all you need is a maintenance. Keep on talking to yourself, meditating, calling in the higher self and asking the higher self, please come and help me. Help me to clear everything that sits heavy within my field. Dear superconscious, dear higher self, whatever you call it. Come and help me release everything that is dead within me. Release it once and for all and create a massive change in history and everything. For the highest good of me and for the highest good of all. And please just drop all the expectations of what this should look like or be like or how intensive it should feel. We are all at different stage on our journey. It will all feel differently to us. Sometimes you play it and it will feel very intense, and sometimes you play it again and it might not feel as intense. Whatever it is, just trust that clearing and healing is still happening at exactly the amount and the intensity that you need at the point at which when you're tuning in, because this is all divinely guided and it's taking into account everything that's happening in your life to make sure that we don't re-traumatize the system depending on how much stress you're already going on through. But I want you to really visualize now yourself truly and fully loving yourself, like having that self-love for yourself. What would it look like? What would it feel like? And then let's go back in and ask the higher self, please come and help me to release all these thoughts, stories, limiting beliefs, obstacles in any form of shape, from all sources seen and unseen, from within, from my past lifetimes, all my karmic shit. Help me release it all, drop it, get rid of that skin that no longer suits, and create a massive change in history and everything. For the highest good of me, and for the highest good of all. And breathe. And that image, that picture of you loving yourself, it really can be different for every single one of us. It can mean creating space for yourself during the day, every day. No matter how busy you are, you always find space and time for yourself to take care not just of your body because you're not just a human being, but also to take care of your soul because you're equally a soul as much as you're a human. And you need to allocate the self-loving time and attention and intention to both. To nurturing and nourishing your physical body with your food, exercise, but also nourishing your mind through meditation, breathing, whatever activity that brings you into peace. And then there's the soul part of you. What are your soul moments? Don't forget about those. And it can be listening to a beautiful music or reading a good book. It's really not that difficult. So dear higher self, please help us remove all the obstacles that we keep creating for ourselves in our life through being too busy or being too preoccupied or being too overwhelmed or not having enough time or everyone else being a priority. Let's remove all of this thinking because it's just what we think. It's just our own conditioning. Let's release it all nicely and gently with respect to all the parts and create space in our life for ourselves and create a massive change in history and everything for the highest good of us and for the highest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's release all the beliefs that I don't deserve love, love is not for me, I had love and I lost it and I don't want it again, it's too difficult to love, it's too complicated, I'm too old. Let's release all these limiting beliefs from all our systems and create a massive change in history and everything for the highest good of us and for the highest good of all. And dear superconscious, let's go for one last big release and healing and clearing of whatever obstacles still remain. And again, as I said, you can come back and continue healing yourself because it's definitely a multi-layered kind of healing. And you can just keep on repeating to the same script over and over and over again and just keep comparing. How do you feel on a scale from 0 to 10? If 0 is you feel like a shit, totally bad, not loving yourself, not having love in your life, and 10 you having it all, feeling like you're divinely connected to the source, you love yourself, you love the source, you love others, you receive love everywhere you go. Keep on comparing how each healing is contributing to moving towards that 10. And just find time for yourself to heal yourself. There's no prince on the white horse coming to save you. Nobody can do this for you. I can give you the recording, but you are the one who needs to sit down and listen to it and receive it. And then keep on working on it over and over again. This is a continuous process. I believe it really never stops since, as I mentioned before, we are energy beings and we keep going out, exchanging energies, experiencing new situations, new traumas, and being sad and grieving, experiencing fear, and we just have to constantly keep on clearing. So while the script might change, while the instructions to our higher self might change, the principle of that healing doesn't change, and it's very simple. You can make it into your daily prayer. Just observe your energy field. Start getting used to your own energy, how it moves, how it helps you, how you feel stuck sometimes, how it feels heavy sometimes in certain parts of your body. And just know that whatever disease or pain in your body manifesting, it's just energy stuck due to all this subconscious stuff that's coming from your childhood or from past lifetime. And all you have to do is to shift it through this kind of healing or through other healing modalities, whatever resonates with your soul or with wherever you are at this moment. So dear superconscious, a big clearing for us, so we really start getting into the habit of really loving ourselves and feeling it. It's really nothing we do at the end of the day. It's really about how we feel about ourselves, and that gives us that inner confidence, inner courage, inner strength to go out into the world and share our gifts and love others and help others and be who we are meant to be and follow our soul path and speak our truth and not care about what other people really think, because that's their problem. As long as we are aligned within internally and we really love ourselves, we have that positive intention, and we just have to trust that it's coming through. It can't happen in one session. It's an ongoing process, and that's why I encourage you always to seek that daily practice that would nourish your own soul, your own body, to bring you to where you want to be. Simple as that. So go ahead and clear anything that's ready to be released at this point, time, space, continuum, and create a massive change in history for the highest good of all of us and for the highest good of all, across all time, space, continuum, from the beginning of times, across all our timelines, across all dimensions, across our whole karmic past, and create a massive change in history and everything. For the highest good of us and for the highest good of all. And I hope you're still breathing. Breathe. Big sighs out. And observe how you feel in your body. And if any parts of your body is still feeling heavy, just say in your mind's eye, dear superconscious, help me release this pain, this heaviness from my right shoulder, from my right knee. Clear it for the highest good of me and for the highest good of all, and create a massive change in history and everything. Thank you. And with that, I would like to finish now the healing. Dear superconscious, please go ahead now and integrate all the parts and all the memories we have touched today back into the matrix of the universe on behalf of all of us, every single soul that is tuning in. So it's all nice and safe and grounded and where it's meant to be. And with that, you can start coming back, but very slowly. So just take a very deep breath in into your belly again with the big side out. And as you sigh out, just visualize all the excess of energy going down through the bottom of your feet into Mother Earth. For some more grounding now, coming back into the body. And the last deep breath inside out, really deep, delicious breath. And with that, start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Give yourself a big hug. To start coming back into your body, coming back to here and now. And don't forget to drink lots of water today. If you can, go out and do some grounding in the nature, walk barefoot, hug the trees, my favorite. Take an Epsom salt bath, maybe do some journaling if anything came to you during this transmission. And I do encourage you to come back to this as often as you can. It's your resource, so use it. It's not mine, it's from the source. So just use it as often as you need to or want to, especially if you're working on the true goal of self-love or manifesting love into your life. And let's say thank you to all the spirit guides and guardians, angels, archangels, divine beings, and everyone who was present with us in the circle here. I release you on behalf of us with love and gratitude and grace. And the circle is released. Thank you, and have a beautiful, beautiful day, magical day.